Welcome back to Drennan Live. I'm Sam Abood with the Fantasy Frenzy. Week 11 of the NFL season concluded last night. The Chiefs headed into LA to take on the Rams in what was probably the best football game I have ever seen in my lifetime. As we transition into Week 11, I'm going to identify a couple ads and a couple drops for your fantasy team to help make that playoff push. This week, the two additions are both rookies who had big games. Number one, running back Gus Edwards for the Baltimore Ravens. Looks like he's become the number one running back in that offense, and at this stage in the season, starting running backs are extremely valuable. The second ad is a wide receiver, Traquan Smith, for the New Orleans Saints. Had a huge game last week, 10 catches, 157 yards, and a touchdown. He is now the number 2 wide receiver there because Dez Bryant was unable to ever play for them. And if Drew Brees is throwing you the ball, I want you on my fantasy team. Moving on to the drops. First drop, John Brown, wide receiver for the Ravens, held to 1 catch last week. It looks like Lamar Jackson is going to start again next week, which is not good for Brown because, let's be honest, Lamar Jackson is a running back that can pass, and that's never good for receivers. The final drop is a former Cleveland Brown, Carlos Hyde. I feel bad for this guy. He's a good running back, but he just does not have the opportunity in Jacksonville after the trade. Ever since Leonard Fournette has returned, he's not getting carries, so don't feel bad about cutting bait with him. We're also underway in the NBA and NHL season. If you follow us on Twitter or Instagram, the Fantasy Frenzy is always talking about those as well. So right now I'm just going to identify one ad for the basketball season, and that is Josh Hart. He has dual eligibility at shooting guard and small forward, plays for the Lakers with a man named LeBron James, and that's pretty much all you need to know. Anyone that plays with LeBron James is going to see their numbers skyrocket. So go ahead, lock him up. Like I mentioned last week, the Fantasy Frenzy is now podcasting. We've done some great podcasts already with Andre Knott, Ashley Collins, and just today we recorded one with the voice of the Indians on Sports Time Ohio, Matt Underwood. So you're going to want to check that one out. Give us a follow, iTunes, Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, everything, TF Frenzy. Coming up next on Drennan Live is more of Bruce and Ashley.